Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button for more insights. Now, have you ever wondered what happens when a man on the edge chooses a different path from the infamous Walter White? Imagine a former hedge fund manager, a seemingly polished professional who ends up diving into the criminal world. Um, uh,
His name is Andrew Coop, a character caught between desire and danger.
on most of that in northwest of the United States, under things, or something that has been made a quick wave that regardless, yet instead of turning away from his shady dealings, he makes a surprising choice to go back to his life of crime. Um, the creator of this series, Jonathan Tropper, recently shared some interesting insights about Coop's journey ahead. Unlike Walter White's transformation into a ruthless drug kingpin driven by greed, Co-op's motivations are quite different. Tropper emphasizes that Coop isn't heading toward building a large criminal empire. Uh, his focus is on balancing risks and rewards, figuring out what excites him, and perhaps even planning an exit strategy. It's a more internal struggle, trying to determine what kind of criminal or perhaps what kind of person he truly wants to become. Uh, uh, Tropper hints that Co-op understands what he won't become, but he might still be figuring out what he will ultimately turn into. Think of him as someone exploring his limits rather than chasing after endless wealth. This distinction uh, makes Coop's character unique. Unlike Walter White, a man consumed by material greed, Coop's interest in crime comes more from a thrill and a search for purpose. After narrowly escaping danger during a violent home invasion, Coop realizes how reckless he's been. His world is getting darker, and his criminal activities are deepening. As the show heads into its second season, it's clear Coop is treading on dangerous ground. The series shows him possessing skills for crime, but his motivations aren't purely monetary. Instead, like Elena, another complex character, he seems driven by something more complicated, perhaps a desire for validation or excitement. The path ahead suggests that Coop's life will become increasingly intertwined with the criminal underworld. Um, there's a sense that he might discover who he truly is right before it's too late. But and if that happens, one might say, he's finally testing whether he can walk the line without falling over it. Kind of like trying to find your footing on a tightrope while avoiding the trapeze. And here's a lighthearted joke, just like Coop walking a tightrope. I guess he's attempting to keep his balance without falling into the crime pit. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,